we go. So we'll start over. We were saying hello to everyone. So
All right, so we'll try this
do it
again. Colleen, how are you?
Colleen is first.
Colleen.
Welcome.
Richard, how are you?
Welcome.
And Jesse, Lisa.
Lisa.
Paul, how you doing?
Paul.
And Rochelle, how you doing? Any snow there in Ontario
Hey,
yet?
Rochelle.
And hello, Georgette.
Minnesota.
How are you?
Minnesota gal.
Yes, Minnesota gal.
Patty.
Okay. Let me see here.
All right.
Paul says Tony's probably added 3 inches and 40 pounds due to just sending him all that chocolate.
Let's just say he has been enjoying all of that chocolate.
What are you saying? Are you talking about chocolate? Huh?
And it's disappearing fast.
These are M&Ms.
Oh,
There's
look.
an awful glare, light glare. Nothing I can do about it.
This is just from the last couple of minutes.
And, yeah, it is quite an evening around here. Can you hear me now? Hey,
Yeah.
Rayma.
Can you hear us now? Hey, Rayma.
Haha.
Welcome, Rayma.
I'm silly now.
On mute, we did. Okay.
Hope you can hear me now.
I'm sure-
Lee,
I'm
Fisherman
sure they
506. How are you?
can. Welcome, Lee. Carolyn.
Can you hear us now?
Hey, Lee, I bet it's some windy in your neck of the woods. Because it sure is in our neck of the woods.
I did, Paul. You can hear us now, can't you? All right, good.
Stop feeding your face.
Mr. Willie, I didn't throw her under the bus. We don't have one.
Now call about the socks. Stop smelly feet. We just have fun, Mr. Willie.
Jan, how are ya?
Hi, Jan.
Mr. Piggy.
Mr. Piggy.
Me.
Oh.
And good to see you, Minnesota gal. John Bailey, how you doing, my friend?
Welcome, John.
No snow yet, Rochelle says.
So mad I cut my tomatoes down in October.
Peanut M&Ms, love them.
Jan says you need to share.
Oh, no, I don't. You mean share this? Ah!
No, did you catch a glimpse how much is out of that bag?
Marshall, how you doing?
Hey, Marshall.
How's the snowstorm out there in BC? You doing
Yeah.
okay? Rochelle says she's been stealing the kids' Halloween candy. Georgette asked you if you're feeling better.
Yes, I am. I am, Georgette. Thank you.
Yeah. Big election, midterm election there,
Better than
Minnesota
the
gal.
election coverage. Yes. We hope that those who were able to got out and voted today.
Yeah, Rochelle, we have crazy winds here. It started blowing last night.
It hasn't stopped.
It hasn't stopped.
Hasn't stopped.
And it's blowing 90 to nothing there tonight. We got the fire going, and yeah, so it could be a cool night tonight.
You've got that computer tipped up, don't you? A
I
little
don't know.
higher.
How's that? Hey, Byron, 12 stones.
Welcome.
How you doing? Forgive me
It's
chewing.
like-
I'm eating my M&Ms.
A cozy town. Well, if you want to chew, munch, I'll read.
It's a very cozy tent. Yep, got the stove on behind us. Nice fire on tonight.
Yep.
It was a little chilly, but
Well,
Jesse
today-
Cocoa Powder would be better so Joni can make hot chocolate drinks through the day to keep them going. There you go. We had some of that this morning, Paul.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Old Man King, how are you, my friend?
Welcome.
Glad to have you here.
Yes. Join right in on the fun tonight.
Lisa has been blowing hard there all day.
Yes.
Yes.
I bet.
What do they call it? The blood moon tonight, Rochelle, or something?
The moon is amazing. When we turn the lights out here in the tent at night, the last few nights, it's just like a spotlight beaming
Yeah.
down.
Marshall says he's buried in snow. How much do you get, my friend?
Oh my.
Rochelle says Facebook is going to be a dumpster fire tomorrow. I bet. Mr. Willie, I don't know if Joni was on the Canadian track team because she was moving fast in that tent setup video.
Mr. Willie, did you like that time lapse?
Yeah, Paul says, Tony, don't use so many spices for Tony's food. He'll stop the wind soon. It's not that kind of wind, Paul. Jan says it's about to get cold there.
Oh.
Well, it's cold here. It was minus 2 this morning.
and felt like -6.
And the high today was like 5 degrees,
We worked out in it.
but the wind chill stayed at around 0. And yeah, we worked out in it all day long. Just had to put some warm clothes on.
Put all the clothes on. Yeah.
But good things, good reports. We'll update everybody here in just a few minutes. And let you know where we're at with everything. It was funny, Mr. Willie said. Lisa says, hey, if you don't make that chocolate last, I'm not going to send any more.
Oh, wow.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, Lisa. That would be quite the test for him. Hi, Chelsea.
What do you mean, make chocolate last? Where's Chelsea? She here?
Right
Oh,
under
Chelsea,
12
how are
Stones
you?
Ranch. Yep. She's in between 12 Stones and Simply Jan.
Yeah. Good to see you in Byron, 12 Stones.
Yes.
How's things going for you there, man? Hope all's well. These M&Ms are the chocolate-filled M&Ms. I like the peanut M&Ms better.
You're getting amped up again.
Marshall said, first dump, only 18 inches. That's enough. That's a lot of snow.
That is.
Man. That is a lot of snow. Holy. Yeah, we like hot chocolate, Paul. Like I said, we started.
Yep.
I went and got the water going this morning and made some hot chocolate this morning, actually.
Yes. Well, we've been bringing our kettle in at night, and we put it right back here on the stove.
Yep.
We have hot water in the morning, and we actually have to move it off to the side, or she'll get to whistling.
Yep. Well, we also have a hot water tank.
Oh yeah, we do for washing or whatever. But
It's on the side of the stove.
yeah.
And it has hot water in it. So it's nice to have hot water when you get up in the morning.
Yeah. So this morning it
Patty.
was so cold.
Patty said they're expecting snow Thursday. That's not good.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Willie, Tony should not worry about gas. Just eat some beans. Natural gas. Yeah. If we could only bottle it up.
Uh-huh.
Don't talk about snow, Rochelle. We don't need any. Lisa.
No, we don't. Even though there were some snow flurries here today, a few.
Lisa says, oh, let me have an almond joy. Oh, wait, you already ate them all. I did.
He did. He did.
They were gone the first day. They were open before we even crossed the border, getting back home.
And it's not that long of a drive.
Almond Joy. Hey, everybody. Almond Joy is my favorite bar. Nothing better than an Almond Joy.
So did you catch that, everyone? Did you catch that? You mods want to share that out? Find a little chocolate emoji?
Chelsea said they're sitting there in Nana and watching Christmas movies.
Uh-huh. Fun.
Marshall said snowblower got a workout. Better than 5 feet last year. Oh!
Yeah, that's a lot of snow at once.
Georgette says she doesn't miss being up north, except for family.
Yeah, I understand that, Georgette.
Big dreams, tiny budget. How are you doing?
That's a great name.
Love that name. Seen you in some other lives. So glad you're here. Welcome.
Hope you enjoy yourself
Yeah.
here.
And again, we're the lighting's a bit bad, and we're living in our tent. We're off grid totally, and we're living in our tent, building a home.
Tent dominium.
So that's just the way it goes. Chuck said Bucky's sells chocolate-covered beaver nuggets now. Oh, they'd be so good because beaver nuggets are good anyway.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Misplaced Country Girl, how you doing?
Hello.
Glad to have you here as well.
Another new channel. Welcome.
Yep.
We are Tony and Joni.
Uh-huh. And if you don't know, I'm the Tony and she's the Joni. Just kidding.
The Tony.
Yeah, the T-Man. Paul says Chelsea Zach needs a neck rub. Chelsea says Zach is outside right now, but I'll let him. I'll tell him when he's back inside. There you go.
We must have missed something.
Rochelle said I'm a Reese's fan. I like the M&Ms, peanut M&Ms. If I had peanut M&Ms and what were those shells? Almond Joy bars. That'd be great. I would be wonderful with that.
But Reese's are good. Reese cups. I make Reese Cup squares.
Minnesota gal, and Patty says, mine too. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. I always feel like a nut. Hey, Mark and Debbie, how you guys
Mark and
doing?
Debbie.
Speaking of Mark and Debbie,
Yeah.
there is a video that we put out.
A couple videos ago.
It's a couple videos ago where we're putting up the tool building, I think.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, we gave your channel a little shout out
Gave you
there.
a shout out. Did you guys see it?
We mentioned you guys, so go take a look. You have to watch it all the way to the end, though, to the bloopers. Marshall's out in BC. That's where Marshall's at, Rochelle.
Yep.
Nicole is coming towards a part of Florida. Just hope it doesn't hit North Carolina. I heard that, Mr. Willie. I heard that.
Oh man, another one. Well, okay.
Yeah.
But that's why we're getting so much wind.
Jesse says, send all chocolates to Creekside Maples. That's
Jesse's
all
right
right.
on it.
Yeah. I've been here before, but been a while. I took some time off. Okay. Well, we're so glad you're back.
Well, welcome back.
We hope all is
and
well
we
in your world.
totally get the needing time off aspect.
Yep, for sure,
Totally.
for sure. Judy says, hi, everyone. I just arrived on site.
Hello, Mom. Glad to have you here. I called your house a little bit ago and spoke to our son-in-law. He was the secretary for the evening.
He was minding the phones.
Yeah.
Chelsea said her favorite chocolates are anything dark chocolate, Kit Kat, and Reese's. I do love a good Kit Kat. I really do. Dark Kit Kats are well as good. Yes, big dreams. Almond Joy, right on, sister. They are so good. Send all peanut M&Ms, Almond Joys to Creekside Maples. There'll be some good filming for the how you say that? Okahala TV show with so many accidents the last 5 days. That's right. That's that towing on Discovery Channel.
The ice truckers?
No, it's they're tow trucks anyway. I really enjoy that show. Thank you, Jan, for reminding us all to hit the thumbs up. Matt, how are you?
Hi, Matt.
Yeah, woo Tuesday. How do I know? It's Creekside.
Oh, Matt, you've been so faithful, and we appreciate it.
We really do.
We appreciate it so much.
We really
We love to see your comments.
Yeah.
We've known Matt a long time.
A long time. Yeah, since he was a wee lad. Bearded Carpenter, Mr. Paul himself.
Hi,
how are
Paul
you doing?
and Donna.
We are glad that you're here.
Yes, we sure are.
And it is our friends, Merton and Sue.
Merton and Sue.
Hello
Welcome.
to you two wonderful folks. How you doing? Judy says, your mom says, hi, Willie. Good to hear from you. Yeah, the highway from hell. That's
right.
That's what it is, Marshall. Exactly.
That's it.
Mr. Willie likes Milky Ways, candy bars. I had to give them up because of diabetes. We understand.
Aw.
We understand.
That's no fun.
Mounds and dark chocolate Milky Way. I love dark chocolate. I do. It's so good. Tim, how are you? My friend Tim
Tiny
Posey.
Tim Posey, welcome.
Glad to have you here. So many wonderful people
Yes.
already in here tonight. Georgette says, sure wish I would be able to send you and Tony a piece of cake in a few weeks, making Reese's peanut butter cake for Thanksgiving. Oh, Georgette, find me a way.
Find me a way. I bet you that's awesome.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So anyway, folks, just some updates. Chelsea says, I think chocolate bars should be prizes for the Creekside games.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be awesome. I'd eat them all. I would eat them all. And Jesse says, hello, Judy. Let me see, Matt. Reese's Fast Break are my favorite. Yeah, they're not
You
bad.
have those?
Yeah.
How does that differ from a regular Reese?
Well, it's kind of like it's got a kind of a pretzel thing in it and all that stuff.
Pretzel-y good.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Peter at Old Man King Homestead. We're going to remember that because my brother's name, his name is Peter.
Mm-hmm.
So the Old Man, Old Man King. Okay.
Beard Carpenter is covering all the bases here.
And it may have missed. So updates. We've been working diligently. We've had a really good stretch of weather. Miss Place Country Girl says, I'm moving my lives to 8 a.m. Monday through Friday. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's early, yep.
So that's every day, huh?
Yeah, Mr. Willis says, I'm lucky they make sugar-free Reese cups.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, for sure. So now the weather turned nasty here. Last night.
Last night.
Well, yesterday morning we got a little rain. It rained through the night, Sunday night into Monday morning. Kind of a mess again, didn't we? Was it Sunday? I think no.
Can't remember.
Or Saturday. I can't remember. They all
Can't
run
remember.
together. But anyway, we have had a good stretch of weather.
Oh, beautiful.
It's been really, really nice.
Yep.
But now we've got, cold weather coming in. It's supposed to be below freezing tonight, and the high tomorrow is only like +6, I think, which is pretty cold. Well, that's good. You're up early in the mornings there, Misplaced Country Girl. Can we get your name so we can call you
I think
if you
it's
don't mind?
Patty. 'Cause I think it might be Patty.
Okay.
Is it?
Um,
I'm not sure.
But we've got, so far what we've got done, we've got all the foundational footings in. We've got all the posts in. And as of dark tonight, we have all the beams in. So all of the foundational, stuff for the house is in place. The next step now, Denise. Okay. Now,
Denise.
hey Cindy,
Okay.
how are you
Hi, Cindy
doing?
Brown. Welcome,
You lovely
welcome.
lady, you. So now the next step is simply putting braces in, because on each footing and post where the beams come across, I'm going to put some bracing in there so that everything stays, tight and secure, that it doesn't move one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically being braced against any wind or movement or anything like that. That's great to hear, Cindy. Glad you're doing well. And then from there, we put our rim joists around our beams, and then it's on to putting the floor joists on. So it's moving forward. It's a lot of work, but I tell you, from digging those holes to where we're at now, we've come a long ways.
A long ways. You're so glad to be working with wood and not mud and rocks.
So the next step is and if you're a carpenter, you understand what I mean by a rim joist. They go around, and then on our braces, our bracing and all that, and then go on from there. So the next video out is going to be building the off-grid kitchen. Outdoor kitchen. And so you'll catch that in a couple of days. We did the mail call video. If you've not watched the mail call video, you need to. It's amazing. If you don't mind going, that would help us out. It's really doing well, and it's only been up for 24 hours. So if you haven't watched that, can you do that for us, please? Please. And then leave a nice comment and a thumbs up. And then the video before that was the 12-minute video of setting up the tent.
Yeah.
And it's time-lapse, so it goes really fast. So take a look at that if you don't mind. Leave a nice comment and thumbs up, because they're really trying to get momentum generated back up on the channel again. And if you haven't subscribed, it's free. It helps us out. Mm-hmm. And if you don't mind sharing our link out, our channel out, please do that. That helps us as well. And we certainly do appreciate it.
Our mods have already got the videos up there, the links. So, thank you, guys.
We appreciate it so much.
Awesome.
Yes, Paul Beer Carpenter's praying for Patty.
Yes.
And we continue to pray for her as well.
Keep her in our prayers.
And
as well as many of you.
Yes. Misplaced Country Girl, Denise. I'm a morning person myself. I get up
But you're
early.
also a night person.
I am. I have a hard time.
He's just an anytime person.
I know you are, Denise, and that is awesome, and we appreciate it. Look, that's lots of emojis,
Hey,
Cindy.
Cindy, look at that. I like
Thumbs
that.
up, subscribe, and notifications. And that's neat. I need to try it that way instead of just typing it out. I've got to find.
That.
I love how some of them on their videos, they have that. It's like an interactive, animated thing where it comes and hits the subscribe, and you hear the little ch-ch, and then you hear the like, and then the notification bell. I think that's so cool if I knew how to do it.
Oh, well, I'm sure someone on here knows. If you know, tell us. Quick, if not, email after.
Paul, you are right. I love chocolate.
Yes,
and,
he does.
But I also love the Duluth clothing.
Yes.
That was amazing.
And the food, the packaged food, we have been
all of it. Yeah.
we've been enjoying that.
Yeah.
Yesterday I made one of the soup mixes.
Yeah.
And I showed Lisa today on a quick call how delicious. Well, she couldn't tell, only see. But how she got to see how good it looked from
Yeah.
being a packaged dehydrated soup.
Yeah.
And then we had some of the mashed potatoes
Yeah.
tonight for supper.
Yeah.
And the cookies. Oh yeah, we've been having the cookies
Yeah,
too.
for
the
sure.
cookie mixes. So
Hey, Greg Bregden, how are you doing? He's
Hey.
from Fredericton, and it's a cozy tent. Yeah, believe it or not, it's really cool outside tonight with the
Yes.
wind chill, but we're very comfortable
Yeah.
inside our tent.
like we may look cold, but
Well, we've been outside
We've been
all
in
day
and out,
working on the
so,
house.
yeah.
So, you
but
know,
it's not cold in here.
but it's not cold
I
in here. No,
promise you
it's
it's
probably
not.
70, 72 in here. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But Greg, we're so glad you're here.
Yes.
And you know,
And,
just settle
thank
in.
you
and,
for saying hi and
Yeah.
stick around and interact. We play games in a little while. They're a lot of fun if you
Yeah.
have the time to stay.
Yeah. And Brenda, Redbird Farms,
Hi,
how are you, sweet?
Miss Blue Eyes.
How you doing? I'm glad that you're here.
Brenda is so sweet.
And you can do it through Canva, Tony. Okay, I'll check into that, Jesse. I will.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Cindy. You know we are staying warm enough.
Yes, we are.
Now I will tell you, this morning, it turned cold last night, and the wind was blowing really hard. And when I woke up this morning about 5:30, top of my head was chilly because the fire had gone out. So I'd get up, I'll put a fire on. Yeah, I let Joni sleep in. I put a fire
Yes.
on and got the hot chocolate going. And by 6 o'clock, we were toasty warm, no problem at all. And tonight, it's nice and warm in the tent here. That fire, that stove makes all the difference. You know, so yeah, we're doing all right. You know, we really want the house to have the walls and roof on, but you know what? It is what it is. We've got some cold weather coming, and they say there's some snow in the forecast, but
Yeah.
we're just going to keep pushing through. So
But we welcome any help.
any help at all?
Any people local to us, and you want to come down and lend a hand,
Yeah, anybody that
you can just
There-
our contact info is in our about tab.
yeah, you don't
We are here all
Yeah.
the time working.
you don't
so-
even have to know how to do anything. Just come and I can put you to work real quick. But
lots
yeah,
to do. Lots to do
but
here.
we're doing all right. Paul said my lovely wife is a chocolate lover, bearded carpenter Donna.
Uh-huh.
And well, that's great. I knew we had so many things in common.
What about you, Paul? Are you a chocolate lover too?
I know. Big dreams, tiny budgets. Says you're all making me hungry with this chocolate talk.
Yep.
Well,
Chocolate
what can I
talk.
say?
Well, you could have
um,
a segment called that.
Yeah,
Chocolate Talk.
I just love my chocolate. You know, Greg, we are. You know, it's cozy. It's warm. Some of the things that you know you've got to have when you're doing this sort of thing is a good bed to sleep on at night. And that was, if we're working all day off grid and the way we're doing this, you've got to get a night's rest. You got to get a good night's rest. You got to be comfortable. And so, you know, we got a nice queen size bed in here, and you know the stove, it keeps us warm, and you know we've got the generator going outside, you know, things like that. So yeah, you know, it helps. It really does. And
lots of propane.
yeah,
You gotta have lots
gotta
of
have
propane.
lots of propane. Gotta have lots of gas.
Because out in our kitchen we have propane lights, as well as for our cooking.
yeah,
So-
for sure. But
Lots of
it's all
propane.
good, you know. You know, obviously, you know, it's a huge adjustment. This tent, this part
Definitely
here
is an
is 12 by
adjustment.
12.
Yeah.
We have a 10 by 6 vestibule part of the tent as well.
Yeah.
And then we have a 11 by 11 kitchen area. So that's you know, all weather tight and warm with a heater in it. So, you know, we do what we can do. But do we want the house built and the roof overhead? We sure do.
We sure do.
Because
But at
snow's
this
coming.
point, I mean, just to have the floor done, and then to move the tent onto that floor with snow coming
Yeah.
to get us up off the ground, and to be on level ground because we're not sitting level
Yeah.
right now.
Mr. Willis says, don't need to stop trying to steal Jesse's job being a Santa Claus lookalike. Yeah, I'll be honest. It's just been, I have been working daylight to dark and then after dark, and I just haven't had, shaving is not an priority to me right now. So I try to, keep it shaved up, but right now I am pushing it as many hours as I can.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't see us. Forgive us for not being in a lot of lives right now. But this house is our priority right now. So,
yeah. And most evenings we are exhausted.
Hey Tom
Hi,
Fillmore,
Tom.
how are you doing, my friend?
Good
We're comfy.
evening.
Yeah, we're comfy, nice and warm.
Yes.
Cindy says, I have a question about the hay straw you use outside the tent. Will that be a fire risk with the smokestack? Great question, Cindy. And we thought of that when we put it around. So there's a couple things that I've done. One thing I've done is put what's called a spark arrestor on the stovepipe itself outside. And so if there are any sparks or things like that, that catches like 99% of them. But I also took stuff and covered over top of the straw so that no sparks could get on top of the straw and set there and begin to smolder or spark or anything like that. So we've done the best we can with that. It was a concern, but anyhow, we've done, like I said, the best that we can do to protect against any fires or anything like that. We've been great so far, and God keeps His hand of safety on us. But again, we've tried to be careful with everything. So, great question. You see, misplaced country girl, big dreams, tiny budget, and I have big dreams and tiny budgets. Yeah, we have a very, 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 very tiny budget. Misplaced country girl, I'd love to help if I was closer. I know, and that's all good. We appreciate just the offer. We know that.
Yes, we do.
So many people would be here if they could be here. Mm-hmm. Cindy says, I'm a chocoholic. Me too, Cindy. Mm-hmm. I knew we had something in common. Would that be considered CAA? Chocoholics Anonymous? Or would that be CA? What would that be? John says, I always wanted to visit Canada. Well, come on!
All right, yeah.
Paul says, sorry guys, I'm a bit too far to pop over. I know,
bit.
Paul. But Paul, you help in so many other ways.
Yes, you do, Paul. We appreciate your support so very much.
For sure. Always there supporting us. So, we appreciate that, and it means a lot to us. It really, truly does. So, let me see here. Cindy says, Paul, you're closer than I am. Cindy's in California, I believe. Is that correct, Cindy? I can't buy chocolate because I eat it all. Yeah, I love my chocolate. I really do. Greg says, amen to a good bit. The Bible helps too. Yeah, well, we start our day with the Bible every morning. Yes. And, that's just how we do things.
Absolutely. And Greg Bragdon, since you mentioned the Bible, we do have a second channel. Creekside Chronicles it's just on Sundays. Tony does a devotion
every Sunday morning.
Yeah, so I'm sure one of the mods will put that link up, but you may be interested in that channel too.
Yep, that's Creekside Chronicles, and that's Sunday morning channel. So yeah, check that out if you like.
It is a live stream, but they are archived there. You can go back and rewatch.
And we just take scriptures and we basically preach a little sermon and have a little church. So Paul says, oh yes, I love chocolate. Donna made a mock apple pie out of green tomatoes that actually tastes like an apple pie.
I have heard that is the case.
Yeah.
You can do that. Never tried it, but
Paul says he'd need a layover in Iceland to get to Canada. Let me see here. Yeah, it was good, he says. I was born chocolate, so I'm a sweet guy. Mr. Willie. Oh, that's good. Who else here? Mr. Willie, I was just joking about the shaving. I know you were.
We know
There's no problem. Paul says, so Tony's got a rough chin and poor Joni's getting all scratched up. There you go. I think we got more windburn than anything today. Hey Scott, how you doing, my friend?
Welcome.
Glad to have you in with us here tonight. Paul says, I still think Tony needs to become the bearded Tony. Well, Paul, if I don't soon get the shaving, that's what it's going to be. You know, I'm sure they had lots of beards in the Bible. I missed some stuff. It jumped here. All right. Cindy says, Tony, a beard will help you stay warm. I'll tell you what, if I'm out there on a ladder in the middle of the winter, I'm going to need something to keep warm, that's for sure. Look at Jesse, chocolate relief, PayPal to support Tony and Joni.
That's funny, Jesse.
It is. And I had some folks that emailed me a question the other day, and it had to do with PayPal. So I thought that I would answer it here tonight. Their question was, through PayPal and through, super chats, what percentage do we get or don't we get? And so many of you know the answer, but some don't. So I want to answer that question again here tonight. If you give through our super chat, we'll get about 65% of that. So let's say you give $100 for easy figurines. Let's say you give a $100 super chat through our channel here tonight during this live. Out of that $100, we would get about 65. That's what we would get. Because Google, who owns YouTube and all that, they take their share, as well as the taxes come out of it too. So that is how it works through Super Chat. And then we get that money sent to us on the 21st of each month. It's not, you're not going to get rich off it unless you have a lot of Super Chats, but it is what it is. PayPal is the better way to give large sums, because with PayPal, if you use the friends and family way of giving, they still take some, but it's a smaller percentage. It's like, I don't know, maximum of $10 on whatever amount, but I think it's like, it was 1% or something, but I think it went up a little bit. But it's still, like on a $100 PayPal, we're still going to get, $92 to $94 of that. Now, the good thing about this is that if we're Canadians, if you send a PayPal or Super Chat, and you are in the U.S. and you're using U.S. funds, then that gives us the exchange rate as well. So it does help us out so much, and many of you do that, and we appreciate it. The only
so
income we
much.
have right now, honest to goodness, is just just this channel. That's it, because our mill's shut down.
Since we had to tear the mill down when we moved.
Yep. So everything's shut down.
Yep.
But you know what? God knows.
Now we will get that mill up and running.
Yep.
Springtime, but it's just not priority right now. We're focused on getting at least the floor down of the house.
Anyway, Cindy says yes, she's in California. Lisa said, speaking of California, some in California won the $2.4 billion jackpot.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my word,
what
that's
an amount
crazy.
of money. I hope they use it wisely.
Rochelle says, I can come help you eat the chocolate. Okay, that's all right. Misplaced Country Girl, Jesse, glad I did not buy a ticket. I saved money. There you go. The person that won the $1 billion from California, just north of LA, says Jesse. Hey, Matt Linton, how are you doing, young man?
Hey, welcome.
Matt Linton is he's a gospel music singer. He travels all over the United States and sings.
They live in Texas.
They live in Texas.
And
but we've known Matt before he was ever married.
He's from not too far from where we're at right now.
So,
born and raised.
Yeah.
So, Matt and Sonera, glad to hear from you folks.
Hope all is well for you guys. Let me see here. Jumped here a bit. So, here we go. Cindy says, I got to get started on dinner. Talk to you. All right. Have a great evening, and we appreciate you, Cindy.
Come back in later, Cindy, for some games.
Thank you so much.
You like after dinner.
Yeah, we got lots of games coming in here. Going to start here in just a few minutes, so we appreciate it. We really do.
No, Mr. Willie, I have not thought about doing that, but
what's that?
Thank you for the suggestion and the question. I play totally by ear. So I cannot teach music at all. Now Chelsea, on the other hand, can. She has her music degree, and I hope someday she does get to do that. She would love to do that. Chelsea's fully qualified. She's certified. Joni is not.
Let me see. Paul says, yes, I got a video to watch when I get up tomorrow. Thank you, Paul. Paul the Bearded Carpenter has released a new video for the woodworkers out there. And I'll tell you what, there's nobody that's as good as Paul on the woodworking.
Hey, Paul, I noticed on Instagram the other day you
Yeah.
were doing a demonstration at the Pioneers Festival
Thank you,
down
Jesse.
in Arkansas. He was did you see that? He was doing some log peeling.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that was so cool that they had you part of that. That's awesome.
Thank you, Jesse and Lisa. Appreciate that so much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, my goodness.
Matt says,
Jesse and Lisa.
roast rocking the beard on the business card. There you go. God knows. And that's the truth, Jesse. God does know. And Jesse reminds me of that at least once a week. When at least, because when I get, I'm going to be honest, you know, we're up against it here, and you all know that winter's coming, and you know the challenges are many. I mean, just think about it. I mean, we're living in a tent in the north in the winter, and trying to build our house on basically a shoestring budget, which is tied at one end. And so you preach faith and you talk faith and you encourage others, but it sure is nice to have somebody look at you every now and again and just remind you, God knows about you too.
He does.
He's got you. And so thank you for
we
always
were talking
reminding
about
us
this
that.
very thing just before live stream,
Yeah.
actually. Just of how God does know. And I said, this is by far probably the greatest challenge we are undertaking in our 34 years together.
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with.
You know, we have overcome a lot of challenges in all our years together. You know, that's life.
But we're going to get there.
But this one by far.
Yeah, because you don't know from one day to the next what's happening. You just don't. You really just hang on for the ride, the great adventure, you know, and see every day what God will do. And so that's the truth of it, and we appreciate it so much. Dave and Sandy, some great friends of ours from Oregon. Great shout out to them.
They are so
They
faithful.
are so faithful to us.
And they never miss a Sunday.
Never.
They get up at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, they are so awesome.
To catch our live. Like
Yeah.
they could sleep in and watch the replay, but they get up early
Yeah.
after working hard all week long.
Jesse, I wonder if that lottery winner wants to meet his long-lost Texan cousin. He probably does.
So they've got a lot of relatives surfacing.
Matt says, not true, sis. Learned plenty from you, and you know it.
Aw,
I don't know,
thank you,
Joni.
Matt.
Tony said you might be certified. Many a jam session had us all flabbergasted. Yeah, Joni's good.
thank you, Matt. Matt's an awesome bass player.
Look at that.
And we used to play music together.
Paul says, LOL, we had no doubts that Chelsea is absolutely certified. Poor girl, look at her parents. Certifiably crazy. Paul says, we enjoyed doing that event. Peter Carpenter said that.
Oh, that's awesome. Paul, did you film any at the event? I'm just curious if you're going to put out a video on that. That would be interesting.
Zach says, I don't think I should agree with you, Paul. Paul, he'll agree with you quietly on the side without Chelsea listening. Certifiable is because the shrinks. Oh, hey, Jarman, how are you? Ironboard, hang
Hi,
on for
Jarman.
the adventure. That's the truth. You've been on a wild adventure these last months.
We have.
We sure have. Ironboard is actually
He's
Jarman
married to
and
your niece.
married to my niece in Nova Scotia. They pastor a church there.
Yep.
And good young couple. Just had a new baby about, 8 months ago? Something like that now?
Born
6 months ago.
Born on Valentine's Day, right? Their little boy.
Mr. Willie, that's a great comment. When God gives you a gift, you must set aside your pride and accept it. because pride can be your worst enemy in life. That is the truth.
Mr. Willie, those are very wise words.
And Paul, what a great statement. Y'all are in the land of Canaan, promised land, but you still have to conquer the cities.
Aw.
That is so good.
Wow. you guys are hitting our heartstrings tonight.
Yeah, we need to hear this stuff tonight. We
need
really
to hear
do.
that. We really do.
Yeah. Chelsea says, what a great hubby I have.
Yes, you are blessed.
Danny
Chelsea.
Days, how are ya?
Welcome.
Another sweet lady.
Welcome.
How you doing? And Danny, I want to say to you, thank you for that comment, that lovely, encouraging comment you left on our video in the comment section. That really touched my heart. It really did. It came right at a time when I read it, just when I needed a little bit of encouragement. So thank you for that. We appreciate that. Good to see you here, MB Heritage Farms. Howdy to you,
welcome.
Mike and Bobby, and two wonderful folks with a great channel, and they're really, really good. Let me see here. That's a word, conquer the cities. There you go. Well, I'll tell you, Jarman, there's a lot of good folks on here that know their Bible, I'll tell you that. Danny says, all thanks to you, Jesse. You shared their setting up tent video, and it set me on a path to find out what's going on and keep up with Tony and Joni. Well, Danny, I appreciate it so much.
Yes,
we both
thank
do.
you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. That really does mean a lot to us. Really does. And Jesse and Lisa have just been...
They've been solid.
They've had our back through this whole thing. Them and Paul and
so many others.
Dave and Sandy and so many others that are helping, and now with Rama's helping us so much
Willie,
here.
we were
and
talking
Mr.
about
Willie,
you today. You've been with us.
You've been with us
from
a
the
long
beginning.
time,
and others have too.
Yeah. Jen, how are ya? Woo woo! Cooking on the fire outside. We're not. The wind's blowing so hard.
Oh, we wouldn't
man.
dare. Sparks to be a flying.
Yeah, Jen says she's green. Let me see here. Don't want to miss anybody. Mr. Willie, I will some wise things once. He says he posts some wise things once in a decade. Yeah. But anyhow, so getting back to the updates and stuff. We are, again, we've got the posts and the beams, the main beams, all in, and so that's a huge blessing, just to have that done.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you how encouraged I felt when I put that last beam in there today. It's been a lot.
Yeah. And again, a big shout out to my brother
David.
He came over and spent a whole day with us. I posted on Instagram about it and worked into the evenings. Tony had to set the bright lights up.
Yeah, we set the lights up and worked after
So
dark.
we appreciate that so very much.
Outside on the phone. Well, don't sit on the phone, Jen. Jesse said, I've known Tony back when he had hair. Yeah, well, there's not a whole lot left up there now. I've been pulling it out. Thank you, Danny. We need to make Danny a moderator on here, too. How do you do that?
Click the dots.
Give her a wrench.
Click
the
the
dots. I don't know if I can do that here or not. No, it won't let me do that.
Huh?
No, won't let me do that. That's all right.
Jesse
We'll do it later.
will tell you how. I thought you could do it.
Mr. Willie says, I hope it was good things said about me.
Of course, it was.
Mr. Willie, it was. We were
It
just
was.
talking about
how long
you've been with
us.
us and all that. So it's been a good time. It's been just interesting to get to meet so many people. It really has. So anyway, some have asked what's next. Click on her name. Okay, I'll try that. Nope. It won't let me do anything. I'll do it later. I need to just make it so Jesse can do that stuff for me. But anyhow, so tomorrow we go get a bunch of 2x8s that, and the good thing is, folks, I've milled all of this, wood that we're using, all the lumber, I've milled it. So it's been drying for quite some time. And so it's been good to not have to go to the store and buy a bunch of lumber. I'm sure we're going to have to somewheres along the line. But right now, I have all the 2x8s I need for the floor joists, for the rim joists, have all that stuff. So we're going to go get another big load of lumber, and it's a chore because we can't just load it on and drive it up to the build site. Yeah, it's nice and warm here, Jan. It really is. I know Tony can't wait to be done with beams. Yeah, right, Mr. Willie. Because the ground is so soft here from all the rain we've had, we have to offload it at the bottom of the hill, and then Rayma has been so kind to allow us to use her four-wheeler and a little trailer to get her lumber up here.
Yes, she has.
And the
Thanks
gravel.
again, Rayma, if you're still in here.
And so we have to then load it on bit by bit onto her trailer, haul it up the hill, and we make about 10, 12 trips to finally get it all up here. So it's a lot of work. Oh, thank you, Paul. I love my cardigans. I love wearing a sweater at night. They're just really comfortable and warm, and it makes things nice here. So anyway, yeah, thank you, Paul, for noticing. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll do that. Open up the chat on YouTube and click on the three dots. Let me try that. Don't go anywhere, anybody. Just a second. If you see something crazy happening, we're still here. Don't go anywhere. Let me see if I can find her on here. Right there. Let me see. There we go.
Good.
All right.
It says she is. All right, that's supposed to be done.
I think we got it.
It's done, Danny. So comment so we'll see your wrench now.
Love my car again and again and again. Yeah, cardigan, not your car again. So anyway, that's what's happening tomorrow, because basically I've used all the lumber that we've had on site. Excuse me. So now we have to go get some more, and it's over at Judy's. So Jude, we'll be over tomorrow in the morning, and I don't know what you're having for lunch, but
She went silent. Mom, are you still on here?
Yeah. Paul, I have to find a good cardigan store here. I can't wear jumpers anymore. Yeah. Let me see.
Did you miss something?
I don't know. Carrying lumber uphill. That sounds like a Jack and Jill. Yeah, well, it is. Hey, Chuck and Belinda, how are you?
Welcome.
My daughter and I are cooking, so we'll be listening in. And hello, what you cooking? Hey, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? No, I'm not talking about you, Chuck. Oh, my. Don't make me a mod. I like being the only green on. Yeah, I noticed you're the only one that has green letters here. Nobody else become a member tonight. Jan, great idea. Great idea. Thanks for opening that can of worms for me. Now, it's all good. If you want to become a member, you can. You can just go join right on the channel. It has a join button there. Jen just found that there today, and I want to say thank you.
Thank you, Jen.
She is our number 3 member. We have, I think Jesse and Lisa were the first ones. Dave and Sandy were the second. Or that could be vice versa. And now, Jen, you're number 3. Thank you so much. And it all helps. It's pennies, really is. But you know what? If enough become members of the channel, it really does help us. So we appreciate it. And, it just really means a lot to this. So.
Well, she's having fun with her her stickers.
All this stuff's happening, and you get going and everything, and then I forget half the stuff I do, and it's nice because she has today she brought some things to my attention that I didn't know about. Some of the videos weren't public; they were unlisted, so there's things like that she really pointed out to me that it helps me. It really does. It helps.
Thank you, Jen.
Keeps things on track. So, you better take Judy a Tony chocolate bar for lunch. Jesse, no, come on, they got my name on it, man. What are you trying to start
and he
here?
doesn't part with them.
Chuck said it's cooking for Noodle November, so it's a secret. Ah ha ha.
Okay.
Let me see. I think Jan's number 2. I'm not sure. Let me see. Okay. I think they're all, yeah, I think I know what they're talking about there now for memberships and stuff. Judy's fixing your lunch. All right, well, hopefully so.
All right.
No,
well,
I'm
we've
just
been
teasing
on
Jude.
For a bit. You going to do a game, dear?
Yeah, it's time. How about this? Now, tonight, guys, we're not going to do Let's Face It. Tonight, I thought we'd go back to, are you ready for this? Here we go. Is it going to work?
Everybody, to the ticket!
I thought we'd do. So what's on the shelf? Everybody! Hey, Jenny! All right, tonight for what's on the shelf. Here we go. Anybody know what this contraption is? Jenny, so glad to have you.
Jenny.
Popping in real quick to say hello. Hope all is well. Can't stay long because the voting results are starting to come in. Big night in the U.S. tonight. I know. We're not there, but our fingers are crossed.
Yes.
I know. What's on the stove? Yeah.
What's on the stove?
Well, I'll tell you one thing that was on the stove earlier today. Joni took a cup with a plastic bottom and left it sitting on top of the wood stove. And the old wood stove, well, it was hot. So guess what happened there?
Mm-hmm. My bad.
So this is part of the foot-powered dentist drill.
Oh, that's his guess?
David's guess, yeah. Giant fishing reel. There you go, a dentist drill. So for all of you that have been here for a while, or been around our channel for a while, we do some things like this. One of these things is called What's on the Shelf. So if you know what this is, put your guess in the comments, and I'll tell you if you got it right. And everybody that gets it right gets 10,000 points that don't matter. Fishing reel, dentist drill, says Lee. A loom.
Uh-huh. Great guesses.
Yep. Down, 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 down. And again, thank you everybody that supports our channel so much. We appreciate it. Ice fishing pole, dentist tool, and Mr. Jim is listening, and he sent us a PayPal. So thank you so much, Mr. Jim. We noticed that, and
thank you.
we want to say a big shout out to him. He has been a huge. He doesn't comment a lot sometimes, but he has been a huge supporter of our channel.
Yes, he has.
And, I mean, huge supporter.
Yes, he has.
And we just want to make sure he knows how much we love him,
and
care for him,
of our
and all
family.
that. So, and our family,
of our
yes.
family, not just us, but of our family.
Yeah.
And we all thank you, Mr. Jim.
For sure. A dentist Dremel tool. Mr. Willie says Tony's bicep curling machine. Jan says, I win. I haven't told you what it is yet, Jan. Foot-operated air compressor. That's a foot-operated suction machine. I used to clean out Nana's ears. Ah, oh, Chelsea. Jarvis says a spinning wheel. Paul says David beat me to it. Foot-powdered whippersnapper.
Yeah.
Some sort of spinning wheel. Tim says part of a blacksmith bellows.
Oh, great guesses.
Great guesses, you guys.
Yes.
Great guesses. A sewing machine of some type. All right. Anybody else? And again, thank you for being here. Hey, Casey.
Hi, Casey.
Glad that you're here.
Welcome, welcome.
Let's see. Anybody else? Looks like an odd bow.
An odd bow.
All right, everybody. Hold your guesses. Here's the answer. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is actually a pedal-powered, foot-powered dentist drill from way back in the 1800s on into the turn of the century. So isn't that something? Isn't that amazing? And someone asked us here just a few comments back if it's warm in here. It is. Drum roll, please. Paul says, Chelsea, you be careful Judy doesn't stuff it where the sun don't shine for your wisecracks.
That's right.
So that's what that is. All right. So, what else we got tonight?
Everybody to the chicken!
Get up. Come on now.
Feels good!
And here's another something that we got here. Oh, Tim, thank you.
Aw, thank you,
All
Tiny
these
Tim.
members. Thank you so much. We're gaining members tonight. And
Aw.
again, it does mean so much to us because it does help us. I know it's only pennies to be a member of the channel. It's pennies. However, you get enough of those pennies and it adds up and it really does help us so much. Welcome to the Creekside crew. We're so happy you are. We're so happy you are. So anybody know what this little gizmo is that I got on the screen here right now?
It's kind of hard to see,
Well, let me see. Can I make it
And-
bigger?
and like for size reference, it's hard to know.
How's that? I'm making it larger. Ooh. Oh. That's what I like about this program, Streamlabs. I can do so much with it.
All right.
Thank
so
you,
we got
Tim, so much.
guesses Now.
All right, that's for mending the fishing nets, Paul says.
Well, Lee would know if that's what it is. Lee is in here.
Arkansas wins. Shuttle for a loom. That is a wool loom tool. Bobbin for weaving. Skateboard. John says old-fashioned string spool. The thread of loom. Merton and Sue said cigar boat. That is a great guess, Rochelle.
Yeah.
Jeff Cook, co-founder of the music group Alabama, has passed away today. Oh, really?
Oh.
He must have been pretty old too, because Alabama was really going good when I was a teenager. Sewing machine, bobbin for fishing nets, says Lisa. Fishing net, weaving needle, fishing line, says Rochelle. Kite string, says Patty. Oh, now it looks like a canoe with a large squid in the middle.
Yeah, it does. Well, that's quite a unique item. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Like I said, for size reference, you just don't know. I mean, how big is that thing?
well, there it is. Loom shuttle, says Greg. You guys are all so smart. And you know what? I really
is
enjoy
smart.
having so many people just from the area that are joining us tonight.
Yes.
It's so cool.
Like the Greg Bragdon. It's
Yeah.
a new sub
It
just down the road from us,
Yeah.
apparently.
It could be a drop spindle for spinning wool, needle threader, says Brenda.
Good guess.
All right, hold your guessers. I'm going to tell you what it is. Are you ready? Wooden thingamajig. This is actually, so many of you knew exactly what it is. It's a large wood silk spinning shuttle for a loom. That is
Wood
exactly
silk.
what that is. And I can't remember if I put a third item up there or not. I did. Look at that, folks. Now that's an item. Now what do y'all think that is?
It's quite decorative.
What do y'all think that is now?
It's some fancy markings.
What do you think that is? Jen says, don't know what a doobie looks like, but. All right, on from the loom to this here. See if you can guess what this is.
Okay, guess away, folks. Okay, so Big Dreams says a music box. Yeah, that's what I would say too.
Okay.
That
Thank you
would
again,
be
Mr.
my
Jim.
Guess.
This means so much
Thank
to
you,
us.
Mr. Jim. Thank you so much.
Simply Jan. With the whatchamacallit it attached, we win. Hand wound dentist drill. Inside of a music box. Oil can?
That's a fancy oil can.
While you guys are guessing, I want to say just how much this means to us.
Yes, it does.
You guys giving to us tonight and everything, because honestly, we're it was getting pretty desperate around here.
We don't like to get on here and
Oh,
talk
man.
about that. We really don't.
Thank
but
you, Scott.
like so many of you have already said here tonight, God knows, and He does. So we don't have to talk about it.
Jesse says a replacement battery pack for Buzz Lightyear, Infinity and beyond. Apple peelers, Mr. Willie. Yep, inside of a music box or a can opener or a coffee percolator. Clock winder, says Fisherman 506. Working parts from a music box, said Paul. Wind up dentist drill, says Greg. Jan says, ugh, I'm buffering, still stuck on the other thing.
Oh,
That's
Jan.
what you get for Googling, Jan. You know the rules, no Googling. It's a fancy oil can, music box, tumbler for a lock, medical roto-rooter for clearing blockages. Casey, I thought music box as well. All good guesses.
All good guesses.
World's most expensive sardines.
Yeah.
I suppose that's the old metal wind for getting the tin open on Spam. The ballerina goes on that long spindle. Okay. That'll hurt. Music box shaft for turning something. Notice the gear. Okay. Marshall says. It's for cleaning ears out, says
Ooh.
Patty.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to stick that in my
Any
ear.
other
That looks
guesses? First
neat.
Starbucks coffee frother. Now there's a great guess.
Yeah, that is a good guess.
First, yeah, Chelsea, is that your?
Wow. Let's see. Let's see what Chelsea's got to say on that.
That's funny. Big dream, yes. Nose hair remover. There you go.
Wow.
That'll make your eyes water. All right, everybody. There's
Anybody get it?
yeah, there's been a couple that have got it.
A couple of
And
you.
the first one, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, don't get upset if I am, but the first one to get it, I believe, was David. It is actually one of the original wind-up dental drills. And you wind it like a clockwork, just like you'd wind up a clock, and then it would run for about 2 minutes. And it would allow the dentist to continually drill your tooth. That's what that is. Isn't that something? That was from the late 1800s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I guess he better be sure he got it wound good.
yeah.
Because if it kind of stops mid-drill,
Well, it would. You got to keep winding it up.
you know, can you imagine?
Yeah. So that's what it is.
That
So,
that would take an extra amount of like anesthetic,
yeah.
wouldn't it? Like
Yeah.
numbing
Yeah.
agent. Because the dentist got to stop and crank her again. And
No, it's
stick her
not
back
a.
in.
It's not a piercer. No, it's not. So there you go. Not a chance. Nightmare fuel.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. Big dreams. I
Yeah.
agree totally.
Jarman, that's what it is. Oh my. Yeah.
Hey, Jarman, you
My
went ahead
streak
and
of wrong
switched-
answers are still alive,
switched
Mr. Willie
accounts.
said. Marshall said, I need a 26er bottle before they put that near my mouth. Oh, I'll tell you, I can't imagine. Oh, some
and
of the,
now they've got gentle dentistry and sedation dentistry. Aren't you glad for
that's
the
awful. Yeah.
the advances they've made?
Yeah, but anyway, get studs and not sleepers. You can get your on the studs in the shower. We heard my brother scream when he did.
Oh.
Oh, Paul, that would have been painful. Oh, that would have been painful for sure. They only has whiskey back then yet. Never seen anything like that before. I know it. Isn't that something?
No.
But that's why people come to Creekside.
You're going to see things
You're
you've
going
never-
to see things you've never seen before here.
Hey, Greg Bragdon, you just hang on because Tony's got another segment called Weird Things You Can Find on Amazon.
Oh, we got a couple more things to look at yet here. Jarman had to switch to the big screen, get off my phone. There you go.
Well, Jarman, be sure and give us 2 thumbs up since you're working
Yeah,
both accounts.
Chelsea said they always give me all the drugs at the dentist. I love not knowing what's going on. There you go. Yeah, Big Dreams doesn't even like dentists even today. So her finger
Right.
stuck in sleeper, not stud. There you go. Tonight the internet stinks here. Yeah, yeah. That's what you get for Googling. Now they also have
Aw.
wake me up,
When it's
wake
over.
me when it's over dentistry.
That's
There
right.
you go. Well, how about now, folks? A little bit of time for some weird words, where we help your grammar. There you go. There's your first weird word of the night. You know what that means? And the rules are simple. Do not Google. Can't phone a friend. Don't look in the dictionary. You got to guess on your honor here now. And last week or the week before, Lisa kind of got
She got
pulled a
what?
Jan on us here.
But
So,
she admitted it right
she did.
away. She did. She
Danny, thank you, Jan, for making me privy to my winnings. That's awesome. Grand prize indeed. So, you know what this word means. Put your answer in your comments. Paying. No, you don't go back behind the barn to go paying.
Oh my.
Yeah. And no, I wasn't paying out on the front lawn.
Okay, so tell us what you guys think this means.
Rochelle said, last time I had a feeling the Novocaine didn't kick in until I was paying for it. Oh, wow.
No way.
Big Dreams Tiny Budget, a cross between a pea and a pecan.
That's a good guess.
That is a very good guess.
That's a great
Patty
guess.
says, what you get from those dentist tools, pain.
Yeah.
A low person like a peon. Peasant.
A peasant. Very good. Very good.
Paying.
Well, keep on guessing. We've only got a few guesses.
Keep on the guesser side, always on the guessing side. All right, Peter. Saying hello. Weird words that will never be said by a southern person. Here, paying. What are you doing? I'm paying. You mean you're paying my bill? No, I'm paying. My pants are wet.
Oh, Jan is still behind, she says.
Jesse says, I guess what Googling Jan guesses. Jan says, I can't Google.
So she's
My
still...
PC is stuck on the wind-up thingy. Uh-oh. Karma, baby. A baby pheasant. A payin. How it sounds when we say the word pain. Okay, I'm in pain. Pain. You paying him, I'm broke.
That's
There
good,
you
Brenda.
go, Brenda.
That's good.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
So has anybody got it, dear?
Don't be paying your pants. I'm laughing so hard I'm paying myself. I'm here all night, folks.
Yes, she does, Paul. Jan needs to refresh her chat.
Thank you, Willie.
Okay, she did. She finally caught up. A triumphant
Jan, don't be Googling now. Triumphant song or poem. Jan needs to refresh.
song. She did. She did.
Y'all should have taken my Yagi antenna home with you. I don't know what is a Yagi antenna. It must be something to boost the internet. All right, everyone. What this word means, it's a simple word. It means simply a song of thanksgiving. That's what it means. Yeah. I thought that was nice. Thanksgiving's coming up in the U.S.
Yes.
So a song of thanksgiving. Jessie wins. He said, I win!
But you all had great guesses.
Greek word probably pronounced peeing. That's what I've been saying. Jen, don't be peeing around the fire. Yes, it boosts cell internet, that's what I thought.
So that's what she said. That
Cute.
antenna is, Tony.
Yeah, my phone's working. There you go, Jan. All right, so here we go. Oh, the pain made my brain fade. I win, says Jan. Yeah, I wonder how that happened. Jan, if we ever get together, which we're going to have to one of these days, we're going to have fun.
Good night, Paul.
All right, Paul, you take care. Tell Donna we said hello.
Thank you for coming in.
Marshall, I was definitely off base with my guess. There you go, Marshall. That's all right. Sam, how are you, my friend?
Sam, I am.
Glad to have you here. Sam's been with us a
Welcome in.
long time,
oh,
too.
goodness. He's been with us
Yeah.
a long time.
And we're so glad to have everybody here. And we really do hope you guys enjoy these games and stuff we do. We have fun. We really do. So Jan says, Yes, Jan?
Thank you, Sam, for that super chat.
For sure, Sam.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that so much.
You are so faithful
He
to do
is.
those.
He always does.
It means the
All
world.
right. How about this one? Wakerith. Wakerife. Big dreams, tiny budget. Careful what you pray for. I just spent all day Sunday with Jan. That must have been a treat. Jan's
So big
gonna
dreams. Are
get
you
a spanking.
Are you in Missouri also? Because I believe that's where Jan is, right?
Jan says, "Oh yeah, we are. Canada or the U.S. will never be the same." Mr. Willis says, "I am in pain when I see my light bill." Says, Sam is in mourning. My friend Lee Cole passed on. Prayers for his family, please. Ah, Sam, so sorry, my friend.
Yes, he mentioned that on Sunday.
Yep, and we will continually be in prayer for them,
so
for
sorry
you.
For that, Sam.
That's tough stuff to go through. It is. So we want you to know that we're praying for you, and God's strength be
Absolutely.
with you, and peace be with you as well,
That's
and
right,
the family.
and for the family.
Big dreams, tiny budget. BDTV. Wakerife is a cookie, and I bet it's a chocolate cookie. Oh, that would be good if it is. Jarman says, when you sleep next to a rifle and the misfires wakes you up.
That's his guess. That's good.
Wakerife.
Yeah.
Big dreams, tiny budget, Northeast Arkansas.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, you know,
So
Tim Posey's in Arkansas.
She's close to Jan.
Yeah, we used to drive our bike through Arkansas all the time.
So big dreams. That must be what, around Rogers area.
Rochelle says, when you wake your wife with a rifle. Wake her rife.
Yeah. Rochelle and Jarman are on the same thought.
Marcia says, wake your
Process.
wife. That guy should get a waker life.
Several of you are.
Wake her right up, says Lee. Jan says, I have to drive far to get to Big Dreams Tiny Budget House. Okay. Jan says, it's chocolate candy. Waker rife. Like a surfer, big wave man. Totally tubular. Catch a wave, man. Wait. A waker rife. Hey, dude. Yes, she says, I've met Tim. Tim's a great guy. Such a great supporter of our channel. And thank you, everybody that has joined membership tonight. We appreciate
Yes,
that.
thank you.
And
It's a pleasant
right there on the
surprise.
channel page. And I really haven't pushed it at all. And
No.
then,
And the same with our merch.
Jen
We
re-
never talk about our merch, but we do
yeah,
have a merch
we do
page.
have a merch page, a merch store.
Yeah.
Jen reminded me of it today. And so, yeah, if y'all want to be members, we appreciate it. Like I said, it's very cheap, just pennies a month. But it does, if you get enough folks, it really does help out. It really does.
I
Danny
feel
says,
rough, Tony.
these are weird words indeed.
I think our
they
fire's
are.
going out.
I'm going to have to open the fire up there a bit, put some wood in it. Big
I
Dreams.
don't see any.
I'm
I
just
don't see
below
any.
West Plains, Missouri. Okay.
Mhm.
We were in Joplin, Missouri for a long time. Merton Sue, have to run. Take care and have a great night, everyone. You too, guys.
Okay, good night.
Thanks
you
for coming in. Always enjoy having you come in.
I can go stir up the fire.
I'll get
Well,
it.
you better get it,
I'll
because you
get
always
it.
say I get
I'll
her
get it.
smoking.
Jen, get out of here, Jen. You ruined my green. Oh, my. That's so funny. All right, Waker Rife. It literally means that you can't sleep. That's all that it means.
Can't sleep.
Can't sleep. No, that's what it means. So if you are Waker Rife, it just simply means that you can't sleep.
It's probably pronounced
That
wake.
Waker Rife, a smell so bad it wakes you up, but angry.
Dear, it's probably pronounced wake rife.
Wake Rife? I don't know.
Because there's only one R, right?
You don't know.
Like, we're kind of saying waker rife, like there's two R's, but...
You don't know.
Okay. Let's
Put
see.
some wood in the fire.
Matt says, a smell so bad it wakes you up, but angry. Georgette, having a hard time waking up. Whatever, Jan. Okay, so Tony is going to put up, do we have one more word, dear, when you come back?
No,
No, we're moving on.
Weird things.
Weird things, so don't go away.
Mr. Willie's favorite part of the night.
Yes. What you get when you trip on tent guidelines in the middle of the night. I've tripped and stubbed my toe on a few of those, even though I'm learning where they're all at. Because see, we've got the guidelines from the tent, then we have them from our shower tent.
It is about -5 wind chill, -10 wind chill,
Yeah.
and so we can't let the fire get down.
Look at the tent walls.
You can see
moving.
the tent walls moving a bit.
I
The
see
walls
them.
don't move much. That's the roof.
Yeah, that's the roof. Yeah.
Because we're insulated up along the walls with straw. But anyhow,
I see Lynette is here tonight. Welcome,
hello,
Lynette. Coffee
Lynette.
Angel.
How are you? So
We've
glad
missed
you're here.
you. I'm gonna have one of these, okay, dear?
Yeah.
Do
Rochelle says Dexter's not Wickerif.
you care which one I eat?
I do not.
Do you have a preference for one rather than the other?
No.
Well, you
there's
got a
all
whole
kinds
bag
them.
of them, right?
You need to have them glow in the dark. Yes, I know they actually do make those that glow in the dark.
Hey, Sam, that was a great suggestion you made, though, on the video about
Yep.
that.
All right, everyone. Here's your favorite part of the show tonight. And we are getting close to Christmas season, so here's some gift ideas if you need them. Yeah. Mr. Willie says if you want to stay married, don't buy these gifts from or for your wife. How much
Some
of a
of them.
difference has a straw made for heat? For insulation, it has made a huge difference. The tent, believe it or not, we can keep the tent right about 72. We can put it up to 90 if we want to.
Well, I think you had it up to 90 before the stream.
So, but we just keep a nice even fire on, and it'll keep the inside of the tent right around 70. You know, of course, we haven't had any freezing cold temperatures. The last night and today and tonight are the coldest that we've had. And you know, if the fire goes out, yes, it gets chilly. But if you keep the fire going, not a problem at all. Stick some dollar store solar lights. That's a good idea too, right, Rochelle? Very good. Does a straw attract vermin though? No, we haven't had any problems with any kind of, mice or anything. But we have 2 dachshunds that love chasing mice and catching them, and we've got 2 coonhounds that just will chase a mouse down or a squirrel or anything. So
yeah.
they really don't stand a chance.
No.
But no, we haven't had any problems with that, with anything like that at all. So, anyway, how about this? How about some weird things that you can buy on Amazon? Just some gift ideas. I thought it's Christmas season. What better gifts than beard bulbs?
That just sounds weird. Okay, Lisa, this is something you can get Jesse.
Here we go.
Lisa, come over and look quickly.
Sam, Joni loves those insulated Carhartt coveralls. She's been wearing them.
I had them on today,
Yeah,
Sam.
she stays warm with those.
I sure did.
So, for all you guys with those nice beards out there, and you want to look really snazzy for Christmas, here you go. Here
Yeah.
are some Christmas decorations for your beard.
Well, how do they stay
Patty,
in?
that's a great idea. I don't know if they, that's a good question. I don't know if they light up or not. But there you go. Jesse needs those. Yeah, I thought
know.
of Jesse when I
Where
put them
is
up
Lisa?
here.
I want to know what Lisa thinks of these.
Nice. There you go. Mac from Southern Bless needs those beard bulbs. He does. That's the truth. Good for, let me see. Paul said, what's better, Paul? Beard bulbs? Really, Tony?
I know. But
I
it is kind of funny, though, I have to say. Can
Don't you love it?
imagine, going to the mall and seeing somebody
These
walking
are
around?
great. These are great. I need those riding on my bike. I know.
And
so
especially
festive.
if they jingle.
Yeah, I hope they light up too.
Tony,
Yes.
if they jingled and you wore them, and you get laughing, They'd be
That looks like
jingling
a
all
guy,
the time.
a person who loves a certain green stuff. Keep your follicles festive. Get beard bulbs. There you go.
Lisa says only when he's... So Lisa's not a fan then. She doesn't want Jesse having the beard
Only when
bulbs.
he's playing Santa.
Okay, Lisa.
Look like they wrap around his ears. No, they hook right into your beard.
You're going to hook them individually. I wonder what they cost. That's something some of you... Hey, Jan, you can do the Google on that. See what these things cost.
Yeah, light up would be cool. You need to post links for these things, Tony. I know, Cindy. I know. I need to make...
Hey, Cindy, you're back.
I need to
After
make
supper.
note of that and have the links for these. All these things can be purchased on Amazon.
You need to start an Amazon shop where you, as an affiliate link for these, Tony. That's what you do.
Tony should use his affiliate link. I don't even know if I have one,
Yeah,
Rochelle.
who said that?
Rochelle
I
did.
agree.
Beard bulbs.
I agree.
Just sounds wrong.
Because every week, he
Willie.
does what, at least 3 of these?
They need a better name. Yeah, beard bulbs.
Now, here's a question.
For flavorful follicles, get new beard bulbs.
I have a question for you all before we move on
It
to
does
another
look like Jep Sam, yeah.
to another item. Give thumbs up if anybody has actually bought an item that Tony has suggested in this segment, in the time of doing this. Just let us know.
Has anyone ever bought any of this stuff?
Any of this stuff that he's been giving you ideas on.
They're the perfect size for her mini trees, says Rochelle. Beard lights, the original light up beard ornaments,
There's
16
Jessie
piece
with the
colorful
light.
Christmas facial hair baubles for men in the holiday spirit with clip for easy beard attachment. There you go.
Cindy's got the link and Jan's got the
Cindy,
price.
there you go.
$18 US for these things.
$17.99. Your beard bulbs never look better.
I would not pay that. Okay, so
Oh.
now Jan says they're $10.
$10.99 on Amazon.
Okay.
Different prices.
Different
so
prices. Okay.
I'm about to buy an object and send it as a gift. That tortilla blanket. I know.
So
I know.
Jan almost bought it, she said.
Yeah.
But can
Well,
you guys remember some
I'll
of the
have
items?
to figure out how to do the affiliate link stuff because I don't know how to do that. Never has. So. So there you go. Tim, that would look really sharp. You riding down the highway on your motorcycle at Christmas time with beard bulbs. Telling you, pimp your beard. There you go. Sam said bought the yodeling pickle for a coworker.
Oh, did you, Sam? That's hilarious. Yes, you all like the
beard
yodeling
bulbs
pickle.
are a real thing, Greg. They really are. I'm telling you, that's why. Look, this is where you come for all your holiday shopping as well. Where else can you go on a Tuesday night?
Yeah.
Improve your grammar, so learn new words, get your gift list all
Yeah.
filled out.
Yep.
All of these things. Find out what they used
Yep.
to use on your teeth back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Hey, what can I say? I don't know what our affiliate link would be. Jen, we need to talk so we can figure that out.
Yes, Jen, if you have some expertise to share.
Thanks, Beth. Beach ball underwater. That was good. Yeah, beach ball underwear. That was
Underwear.
funny. Cindy bought the pickle and the tortilla blanket and one other thing.
Did you really,
Oh, that's
Cindy?
awesome.
That's awesome.
Brampton Gardner says underwear. Yeah, braid, beard, then bulb on each braid. That would be cool. I thought you had an Amazon affiliate link on an old description. We do, Jen. I just don't know how to get it from. It's on. I'll tell you where it's at. Our Amazon affiliate link is on our page, on the channel page. But I don't know how to go to the channel page because I'm using the OBS platform here, so I don't know how to go to their channel banner page and get the affiliate link and come back. I don't know how to do that.
She says she'll get it for you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. That would be super spectacular.
Well, Sam, did the coworker like the yodeling pickle? That's the thing.
We do have an Amazon wish list there. Okay, I know I opened or started an affiliate store on Amazon, but maybe I didn't follow through with it. Sorry. I thought we did. I know we did. We had it set up, but I don't know where else it would be. So we'll have to work on that. That's right, Willie says Tony will teach you the Bible, grammar, history, and gift
That's
ideas.
funny.
Yeah, Jen, sorry about that. We'll work it out. Yeah,
Okay.
our wish list is there too. If there's anything.
Rochelle, how kind of you. She
Yeah.
said you could use hers.
Sam says I buy so much stuff on Amazon for use at work. They offered me a business account today. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, Greg, there you go. You have.
Well, it's not over yet.
No, we got more to go yet. Now, I realize that at this time of year, it's colder, and so there could be some problems because the cold weather gets to you.
Oh,
and,
I'm scared to see what. I have no clue what
or
he's
you
going to
could
put up
be
here.
shopping and not take time to find out where the restrooms are.
Oh, no.
Or anything like that.
Oh, no.
So if you have any of those issues,
Emergency underpants. Archie McPhee. Or McP? Tell me.
there you go.
Hi, Christy Betts. Good
Christy,
evening.
how are you?
Look
So glad
what
you're
you
here.
walked into, Christy.
For those occasions when you just couldn't make it, here is emergency underpants in a metal tin.
A keepsake tin.
There you go.
It's got a vintage look to it.
Oh, Sam says she's not getting the yodeling pickle until Christmas. She thinks I'm getting her perfume from Bed Bath & Beyond. Boy, is she going to be disappointed.
That's hilarious, Sam. That's hilarious. And Jesse's got the link for this, and let's see if Jan's going to give us the price.
Paul says, wow, where were they when I needed them? Chelsea says, well, I know what I'm getting Mom and Dad for Christmas.
Oh, emergency underpants.
Ah, there you go. That right there, just in case. You never know. You just never know what life throws at you.
Always be prepared.
Always be prepared. That's super convenient.
Yeah.
That's it. And hey, you may have to make a sudden trip to the ER or your doctor or something like that.
Well, what I don't understand,
And you don't have a clean pair with you.
if they say it fits most adults, we all know we're all different sizes. Okay? Like, seriously.
Just keep it brief.
But I suppose in an emergency, who cares? An emergency is an emergency, right?
That's right. Keep it in your purse, Rochelle. All kinds of, But again, we've got your best interest at heart. If you are struggling with your Christmas gift ideas, right here, just
Jan's got the price.
$6.95.
$6.95.
Use the can for the dirty ones and bury it. There you go. You could actually use the can for a pecan.
I wonder how big the can is. Again, we don't
I doubt
know.
it's very big.
It looks like it could be like a pop can, size of a pop can.
Rochelle, Randy bought me adult diapers instead of pants at Costco because they're on sale.
Oh my goodness. Rochelle, really?
Accidentally.
Rochelle, did you make him take them back? Did you make him take them back?
Need these when you decide to trust that part and goes wrong. There you go. Can I, can't I? I think I get this one out without making a camo pattern. And you
Oh,
don't.
my Lord.
What's in the can?
She said, wait, it's in a can?
Yeah, it's in the can.
Yeah, I don't get why it's in a can.
Paul says, people never go on a long drive when you have food poisoning. Yes, I speak from experience and had 12 pairs of briefs spare.
Oh, no.
Sam says, I'm ordering those for my boss.
Tony, you got to get that affiliate link up.
Tim says, it'd be a G-string on me.
Good Lord.
And you keep the can. It's a perfect gift in the nursing home.
Yes, I suppose.
There you go, Mr. Willie. But it still fits. This is great.
Rochelle, I want to know if you made him return them.
Christy says, I always hear my mother's voice about the clean undies.
Yes.
Saving them for a road trip. That's going to be quite a road trip,
So
Michelle.
she's saving them. She didn't make him take them back.
So what is that red tie attached to? I don't know. I just see it hanging on his neck.
Yeah, that's right, Jesse.
Oh man. And why the hat?
Yeah.
Uh,
With wet wipes.
I don't know.
Maybe.
That'd be a great addition.
A combo
Hey,
pack.
Greg, you're onto something there.
Yeah.
Man, you get a pack of these
Mm-hmm.
and a pack of
Wipes.
wet wipes. Road trip emergency kit right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I don't have a third one tonight, I don't think. Oh, no, don't. That was last week.
You don't have any more?
No, that's what I got for tonight, folks. So, yeah, what can I say? You know,
Just see what Paul says.
Joni, I took 12 spare pairs and 3 pairs of jeans for one night's work. I only had 8 pairs left when I got home.
Oh no. Well, at least you had the extra, to rely on.
Well, he says those underwear would fit me when I was 9. Well, I don't know. This guy that's modeling them on the can, he's quite robust. I mean, he's got quite the abdomen there and all of that. And it just kind of, it looks to me like he's suffering from I can't see my belt syndrome. I'm just saying. Might order a pair of those for the coworker I scare all the time as a stocking stuffer. Yeah, she's probably stuffing her own stockings if you keep scaring her like that.
Yes.
Yeah, Greg, the guy obviously used his socks already. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, don't be showing Jan's meds. Sorry, Rochelle. That was last week's stuff. Jesse said that's called a dad bod. The only question I have is, there's not a lick of hair on him anywhere except for sideburns on one side. Well, I mean, let's not get carried away here, but
Right.
Brenda says might have used his shirt and pants too.
Yeah. you
All I
should
know
all
is
up.
it must have been a bad one because he blew his clothes clean off. All right, Jan, love you. Take care.
Good night, Jan.
We'll see ya. Always fun having you here, Jan. We'll see ya. Oh, heavens.
Whale.
Yeah. Let me see. Do we have anything else? Oh, I know something new we do, folks. Yes, a 2-pack instead of a 6-pack. Yeah. He's going to be in trouble when all he has left to use is that tie. Perfect gift for Zach, says Willie. Looks like he has a belly button. Yeah, he does, little one there. Oh, see the fun you can have? Look at that. All right. You know, they should make those emergency underpants edible as well in case you get lost in the woods while hunting. Oh, no. All right, guys, moving on. It's movie night. It's movie trivia night, actually. So let's see what people know about movie trivia. Movie trivia. My fonts aren't very good on this for some reason, but here we go. Which country does Forrest Gump travel to as part of the All-American Ping Pong team?
No Googling.
No Googling.
Just guess.
Just guess. Ooh.
All-American ping pong
Zach has
team.
hockey. Yes, Jen.
Okay,
Jen.
so does anybody know this?
Ooh.
For a
I love
fact?
Jen. Cindy Brown says Japan.
Jen says
I
China.
felt this. No TV here. Okay. I got to go. My grandkid just came in. Take care, Joni. Night, Georgette.
Good night,
Love ya.
Georgette.
See ya.
Send us some of that cake.
Yeah, the Bob Hope caricature. Exactly, Rochelle. China. Vietnam, says Jesse. Japan, says Rochelle. Japan, says Brenda. Japan, says Tiny Tim.
Wow.
China, says Dave. Willie says China. Oh, the answers are coming in. It's rapid.
Fast.
It's rapid fire. Somewhere in Asia, Rochelle says. Yeah. She's just the safe answer. Vietnam, says Lee.
Okay, mods, get that
Yeah,
troll out of
we
there,
got a
please.
troll in there. Can we get that out of there, please?
I think they did.
Somebody did. Thank you. China, Japan, China, somewhere in Asia. So she said, I'm not sure. I'm going with Japan, China, Vietnam. Boy, they nailed that troll.
Yes, they did.
It's
My.
like
Zap.
shotguns. Boom!
It's gone. Thank you. I'm not sure which one.
That guy came right out of his chair.
He got blasted.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Didn't even see the troll. I know! It was like, boom, gone!
Jesse said done and reported him.
Yeah, you nailed that boy.
That was quick. Quick to the draw there.
Marshall Ward,
Marshall,
never
never
seen
seen
Forrest
Forrest
Gump.
Gump.
Ah, you got to see Forrest Gump. Nicely done, guys. Them mods
Mods
are
are
good. I
good.
never even seen them. I know
Oh,
it.
yeah. It came up 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
Jesse
Peter
was
says Canada.
onto it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you. Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda.
Don't test these mods.
No.
Thank you, Scott.
Firepower.
Paul. Cindy beat me to it, so I had to settle on reporting it. All right. Sniping tonight.
Sniping
Bedtime
tonight.
tea is hot. Thanks for the laugh, guys. I'll be tuned in. Guys, with you. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
Appreciate.
Thank you for coming in.
Keep us in your
We
prayers.
do this every Tuesday night.
Yep, every Tuesday. All right, everyone. The country that Forrest Gump went
Cindy
to.
says Modflex.
Yeah,
That's good,
I'll tell
Cindy.
you, that was amazing. I
That
don't
was-
care what anybody says. That was amazing. You guys nailed his hide. That
And
was
Jesse
amazing.
said that they see them 7 seconds after we see them. So that was
Wow.
super quick then. Yeah, because we saw them and you were gone.
Lieutenant Diane has no legs, Mr. Willie.
Mm-hmm.
Mama told me life
did you tell
was
them the
like
answer?
a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get inside. I don't love Jenny. I love Joni. All right. The correct answer is China. He went there as part of the All-American ping pong team. That is right, Tim.
That's right,
That
Tim.
is right.
Definitely.
Yeah. So the answer is China. And
Whack-a-troll night.
who did the cat in The Godfather belong to? Anybody know?
Okay.
Now, Jesse, I put this one up here just for
Just
you.
for you.
I'm going to make you a deal you can't refuse.
Who did the cat belong to?
Yeah, Forrest Gump's good. Who did the cat in The Godfather belong to? Da-da-da-da. Anybody know? I've never seen The Godfather. Oh, well, you know the Modfather.
The Modfather's here.
Oh, snap. My streak is over. Mr. Willie. I know this, but I'm partial, so I won't guess. Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
The guy with the guns is Rochelle. I never watched it. Vito. I never seen
Indeed.
any of the Godfather movies. Oh, wow.
really?
Classics. But I guess you'd have to. That's kind of. Yeah, The Godfather. Yeah, it's a movie. Never saw that movie either. Oh, wow. The Chinese restaurant down the road, says Tim.
Tiny Tim.
Never watched it. Okay.
Wow.
Well, it was it's got its own cult following almost. It's classic from way back in the early '80s, I think.
Chelsea says she wouldn't be drawn to it. Really,
No,
Chelsea?
That's all right. And maybe a lot of people aren't. I just thought I'd throw it out there. It was a good question. But here's the real answer, okay? That's my answer. The Headless Horseman. It was a stray, kind of like Paul. Jesse, you didn't Google, did you? The cat was a stray.
I think Jesse knew
Yeah,
that.
he did. These folks in Florida listen to updates. Tornadoes are popping up all over Florida. We'll be praying for everybody in Florida, that's for sure. I hope it doesn't affect the turnout for the voters and stuff. But we'll be praying for them, that's for sure. I may be a mongrel, Jesse, but it's never a stray, says Paul. Chuck, it was a stray cat. Remember the old song, The Stray Cat Strut?
Uh-huh.
Remember that song, Jesse? Who sang that? I'm not sure if I've seen it. Yeah. But it was a stray cat, believe it or not. Didn't belong to anybody on set. It was just a stray cat, and it was there. Jesse said, I've only watched that movie 100 times. Is that all? Scarface. That's why I'm suddenly so interested in hockey. Chelsea Dumbazak. But anyway, Chelsea Long indeed. The band, the Stray Cats. Yeah, the Stray Cat Strut. I don't think we've got anything else here, do we? I think that's everything.
Cover
We've
it
gone
all?
through it all.
Mm-hmm.
We have. So,
You got her all, dear.
yeah. So, any questions? Just playing a little bit of music there. Any questions at all for us before we go tonight? Anybody got any questions about anything that's going on here? Stray Cat Strut, I'm a lady's feline Casanova. Hey man, that's that. Here you go, Cindy.
That's the line.
Snap. Oh, snap. Yeah, we have a lot of good friends in Florida too, Christy, so
Yes,
we'll be
we
keeping
do.
them in our prayers for sure.
We do.
And they just got hit by those 2 tornadoes. Or not tornadoes, but
Hurricane.
hurricanes.
Mhm.
And so, yeah.
Well, Mr.
Actually,
Jim.
Francis,
Mr. Jim, are you still on here? You're in
Francis
Florida.
Ford Coppola caught it wandering around the set and handed it to Marlon Brando. Exactly right, Sam. I'm going to go back to editing videos. Thanks for the laughs tonight. Hey, Big Dreams, Tiny Budget, thank you for being here.
Yes, thanks for coming.
Is that an
Have-
arrow?
Is that an arrow?
I don't know. Where? I don't see it. A bow and arrow?
Oh, is she looking behind us? Rochelle? Are you spying
No,
things?
that's not an arrow back there.
No.
Nope, that's a
What's she
hanger. It's a
seeing?
wooden hanger.
It's a hanger. That's our little clothes rack back there. Tony's got his belts hanging on the pole here.
Careful, let's not tell them all of our tent secrets.
No, we won't tell all our tent secrets.
All across the eastern seaboard as well. Yeah, we'll keep them all in our prayers because there's a lot of weather that's kicking up out to sea there, and it's all heading this way. So, thank you, Marshall. You be safe, my friend. Good luck
Yes,
with the snow
Marshall,
removal.
hopefully you won't get
Um,
buried too bad.
Tim says, do you keep your kitchen fire going at all times so food doesn't freeze? We do not.
We have no fire out there.
We don't have a stove out there.
No.
It's a propane stove and a propane heater. But I think there will come a time where we will have to start leaving the propane heater on a little bit. So
We
that,
have some items we do bring into the tent at night.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
our butter.
Yeah, the butter freezes so hard
The
at
butter
night.
freezes.
You
and,
can't. It's like putting a block of ice on your toast in the morning.
Yeah, like if I've made cookies or anything like that, I'll bring them into the tent because Tony doesn't like hard cookies.
Yeah. Or hard butter on my
Or hard
toast. Do you run it into the night? We haven't yet. We don't run the generator all night. We'll shut it off.
No, she means the pole.
Oh, the
Rochelle!
pole. Oh.
Do you run into it? No, Rochelle.
Oh, do we run? I thought, do we run the generator or something
no,
like that all
she said,
night?
Do you
No.
run into it? No, we
No.
don't. We know it's there.
But we have lights in here too.
Yeah.
I just hit a button, lights come on, so it's all good. So it's no problem there.
On our jackery.
Yeah.
Our jackery that Mr.
Yeah.
Jim got
Dear,
us.
the best thing about being in a tent in winter is you don't need a freezer. That's the truth. You just put the meat in the snowbank and it'll stay good. But we don't want snow. Please pray we don't get any snow. We don't want snow.
No.
When the house is built, will you all have somewhere to wash clothes and dry them? Yes, we'll have, in time, we'll have
A washer.
a washer and dryer, but she likes putting the clothes on the line.
Or the clothes rack.
Or the clothes rack. So, yeah, but yeah, we'll have all that stuff. So it's just off grid. It's just different, but the same kind of. Sam says the cat loved Marlon and refused to leave his lap, so they left the cat in the shots. That's the truth. Yeah. Rochelle says it
Treacherous.
looks treacherous for me. It's really not.
What's she mean?
I think it's just tipped a bit because it's
Is
kind of
the
an
computer
optical
even
illusion
sitting
because
even?
the camera and everything could be off kilter a bit there, but yeah, it's all good. So let me see. Paul says, remember to plug Tony in tonight. He's going to need a full charge tomorrow.
Okay,
There
Paul.
we go. I got lots of work to do. Busy day tomorrow.
Well, you know what, Paul?
Patty says, for hard butter, use a grater. I
think
never
he's
thought of
charged
that.
up pretty good. with all the chocolate.
I never thought of that.
Use a grater. Yeah.
We're supposed to get sleet, freezing rain early next week in South Carolina. Well, I hope we don't get anything for a while.
And we hope you folks don't get that mess.
Rochelle
Sam.
says they have fireworks going off. Potato peeler works too. All right, Patty, we'll keep that in mind. Bear proofing the food, we do. We keep everything in containers and sealed and all that. But our dogs are really good. We have 2 good outdoor dogs that, really do. I mean, if there's anything moving around, they get to going and barking and stuff and all that. So they usually keep stuff away pretty good. Let me see the 0.5 aspect ratio. There you go. That's what it is. Lee says maybe up after the storm. We'll call before I leave here, probably Saturday. Awesome, Lee. We would love to see you.
Wonderful, Lee. Bring your rubber boots.
Well, it's been pretty good. The wind is drying things up remarkably fast today. Like last night and today, with that wind and cold weather, the ground has really dried out a lot.
You never know what it may be doing on Saturday. Could be warmer again.
Yeah, Sam, it's supposed to warm up again. Sam says I put on a frozen shirt one time. I won't do that again.
No way.
Cindy says I freeze my butter grated, easier to use it that way. That is a great idea, Cindy. That is a really good idea.
It is.
Yeah. Well, we're open to any ideas that can make life a little easier here. Some things that people are wondering at what we could use. I'll tell you one thing that we never talk about, never even think about, but batteries.
Oh, yes.
Double A's and
Yes.
triple A's.
Yes, batteries.
Um,
Because we have our
yeah.
headlamps that we wear.
Yeah.
So batteries for
Yeah.
sure.
Double A and triple A batteries for sure. If you see them on sale. Let's see, how does Joni stay so beautiful while living off grid? Mr. Willie wants to know.
Mr. Willie, you're too kind. It's just the lighting, believe me.
Paul says Joni is going to need you to bend over to get the charger inserted, the same as Big Mike's doctor needed for him last week. Yeah, that's no fun, though, is it? Snap. My grandma taught me to do it for pie crust, so I always do it. That's a great
Grating
idea,
the
Cindy.
butter.
Yeah, that it is.
That is a good idea.
Tremendous idea. Put it on your Amazon wish list. We will, Jen. I thought of that just now when you said that. I thought I'll do that. Are you going to make a pond? I'll be honest, Rochelle. Right now is making one of its own.
Yeah. We don't want to see water right now. See, this piece of ground, there's a lake behind us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if you walk straight back through the woods, right up the hill,
There's a big lake.
There's a huge lake back there.
With all kinds of summer cottages.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fishing, boating, everything.
Yeah.
Way back behind us.
So there's lots of water around.
Yeah, and the river's right in front of us. We walk out our driveway, like down across the property, out our driveway,
Right to the river.
across the road, and into the river. You can see the river. So we'll be doing some ice fishing, hopefully, and maybe some skating and all that stuff on it. We'll see. But in time, I'd love to have a pond. But right now, we're surrounded by water.
But again, with a pond, I mean, our land is quite sloped.
Yeah.
So
But we could put one in.
I don't know. I guess we could.
How are we showering? 2 ways. 3 ways. There is, first off, you get real acquainted with the old-fashioned way of sponge bathing. And then we go to Joni's mom's for doing laundry and stuff, and we shower there. But I also have what's called a Zodi hot water shower, and it actually runs. It's got a little pump in it, and there's a burner on it. That there's a coil that a propane flame heats.
You need to put that on your Amazon
And-
affiliate link.
And anyway, it pumps water up through the coil, worm coil, up through, and it comes out a shower head up top, and it's hot water. So, that's how we shower, and it works really, really well. So, yeah. The 0.5 aspect ratio, it might help it to drain. Well, it may. That's a good idea too. Give it someplace to go. Build your own river. Yeah. Well, we're surrounded. There's water all around us. That's for sure. Paul says, "Well, I pray that water above you stays there." Yeah, we do too. Video, yes, Jen. We'll get it together.
What's she mean? A video of what?
Fishing in the water and all that stuff. I do ice fishing when I open my freezer.
okay.
Mr. Willie says. Water balloons with a squirt of soap. There you go.
Have you done that, Rochelle? You and Randy?
What are you and Randy up to up there in Ontario? I'll tell you what.
Well, last week she was doing yoga poses,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
she says, "Oh, Randy found me or something."
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
I found Randy.
All I know is they had to leave the chat awful
She
quick.
had to leave.
Yeah, it is, Cindy. It really works really good. And
Oh, Jan wants a shower video.
video of the shower.
Oh.
Well, I can show you the shower. But anyway,
Jan, what are you asking?
the pump shower. Yeah,
I'm
but
just
no, the
teasing.
shower actually. If you look up Zodi showers, hot water showers, you will see they are really really nice. It's honestly, you can take as long a shower as you've got water for. Like, I just use a 5-gallon bucket, and that's plenty of hot water. But with Joni, she wants like a 15-gallon bucket. So there's a bigger bucket or a bigger container that we can fill up for that. But yeah, it works really good. It comes out, and you can control the temperature of the water just by turning a dial. So yeah, it's
And Jesse has the link.
yeah. Rochelle says I'm doing yoga tonight too.
Rochelle, you must be quite limber. Just saying.
That's what Randy likes. You can see the Zodi shower or the Zodi show if you watch the mail call video. do it in your clothes like Cary Grant in Charade. Wash and wear suit. There you go. I saw that, Jesse. I want to see it
She
in
wants
action.
to see it in action.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was
well,
Jen.
maybe that's something you can do, Tony.
Nobody wants to see Tony in his birthday suit. No.
I'll tell you what we could do. We could put one of the dogs in there.
Why? They can't control the shower.
You could shower them.
They won't. But not really in action. You know what I mean.
We
I
know.
know what you mean,
We
Jen.
know what
We're
you
just
mean.
having fun. But it is. I mean, they have those solar showers where they take the black bladder, basically it's just a water thing, and they leave it out in the sun all day and it's supposed to heat it up, which it does okay, I guess.
Rochelle.
Yes, yes, I'm very bendy.
Okay, very bendy.
Chrissy says, I went to the state park for a hot shower today, or I can go to the gym. Yeah, that works too, yeah. Jen wants to see Tony shower. Oh,
We
Paul,
know what she meant.
I know what she's talking about. But no, the Zodi shower, I can't say enough good about it. For off-grid camping, you know, if you don't have a shower and you're living off-grid or whatever, the Zodi shower is not expensive. Of course, I've had mine for probably 15 years, so I don't know what they would cost now, but they really do work well. They really do. Sam says, looks like a red wave in South Carolina. We have a red moon too. Awesome. I suppose some of the returns will be coming in now.
Yes.
Big night, big night. Do we really know what Jan means? Yes, we know.
We know what she
We
means.
know.
We do. Yep. But this off-grid living, it is, it's quite something for sure. It is something you do have to acclimate to. Definitely. And but it's doable. It just forces you to slow down.
Sure, Rochelle. Maybe both of us.
It forces you to show.
Rochelle says, I vote
I
Nana.
vote Nana. There you go. We'd love to.
I doubt she'd do it.
I doubt she would. But you really have to plan things out.
Yeah.
You know, because we become so accustomed to flicking switches and turning taps.
Yeah.
And just a simple thing like doing dishes. You know, that takes me a while because I've got to get the water, I've got to heat the water, and then now that we're into cold weather, that water cools down really quick. So I don't just like put it in my dish pan and then forget, and you know, if I do that, then my
Yeah.
water cools off really. So it keeps you on your toes.
But living like this, it forces you to think ahead. because
Yeah.
if you look back in the old Western days, in the old days of pioneers, and you watch the movies and you watch the documentaries and things like that, they always had a few things every day that they did. Obviously, one was firewood. Getting firewood is an everyday deal for me. I have to bring more firewood in every night to keep the fire going now. So that's something that never ends. It's an ongoing thing constantly. But for hot water, I don't know if y'all remember the old cook stoves used to have the hot water tank on the side. Yeah, that's how we stay warm, Rochelle. All of those things are so important. And so you can't just think, oh, I need some hot water now. You have to understand that in the morning when you get up, you're going to need hot water periodically all day long. So you can't just wait until you need it to warm it up. And that's what, I was telling Joni, take some pots. The wood fire is going all the time. That gives you hot water all day long. Put a big pot on there, let it stay there, let it steam, let it stay hot all day long. We have a 2-gallon water heater on the side of the stove that stays warm all the time. So you have to get very deliberate and very purposeful in getting your chores done, because it takes time. And now it's dark at 5:30, and so you've got to have those things done. But you need things like headlamps so you can see.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that you have to. It makes you stop and realize, I can't just turn the tap
No.
to get hot water. I have to think, what are my chores today, and how do I get those accomplished? So that's it, Paul. Firewood, water, livestock, and then we have to have food ourselves. Jen says we had a solar shower bag. If you have sun, it might work. Big black bag sits out in the sun all day, and you shower before the sun goes down. Yeah, a lot of people use those.
Yep.
Rochelle says we watched The Shakiest Gun in the West. By the way, that's a great movie. Don Knotts. I don't recommend getting tips from it. No. Patty says cowboys bathed in the horse trough. They did.
Right? We talked about that the other day. Yeah.
Rochelle says gunshots or fireworks. More Dex is barking. Now Dex is barking. So loud. The wackiest wagon train in the West. Yeah.
See, this lifestyle, Tony, he was raised a lot of these ways. And he's not old. You know what I mean?
Old enough.
He really isn't. But he was raised on a farm. They did not have running water. And his mom cooked on a wood cook stove. So he was raised this way.
Yeah, we grew up. We didn't have running water in the house until I was 12 years old. I had no bathroom or anything until I was 12. And it was only cold water. But before that, we just went to the well and dropped the bucket down and carried water over to the house from the well. We filled up the water thing on the end of the stove, and Mother always kept hot water boiling on the stove. That's how we lived. And then bath night was Saturday night in the round old tin, the metal tub, and and there was 3 boys, so I always wanted to go first because back then you didn't dump the water out, you just added another pot of hot water and the next one get in, so it was kind of nice being the first one in. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah, so he was raised in this lifestyle, like I already said, that mindset, and it's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
They say you don't forget.
No.
So he has just come right in. He's just adapted so well to this whole thing of water. Your essentials. Of course, we've burnt wood before, so that's not.
I've always burnt wood. I always
that's
split
not
wood.
so much a new thing.
That's,
but mainly the water.
Yeah.
Like that's new for me.
Yeah. But when we grew up, we milked cows by hand every morning and every night. And we had to split wood every morning and every night. And kindling wood had to be brought in, and
The wood box was
mother
full.
used to put the kindling wood on the oven door of the cook stove at night to dry it out, so we would have dry kindling wood for the next morning. All those sort of things like that. And so it's like returning to your roots, living this way. And I'll tell you right now, if you don't have just the stubborn tenacity to stay with it when it gets rough, then don't try this.
No.
It's a tough way to live.
It's not for the faint of heart.
No.
At all.
So, you know,
I have such a respect for the
Yeah.
pioneers.
but you see,
You
for,
know,
yeah.
you can read all the books, you can watch all the movies, but when you start actually doing it,
Yeah, that's right, Paul. A tin tub on Sunday as a kid, for our baths. I understand. That's what we did. The old tin round tub, and you know, the old house was so cold in the wintertime. Frost. You would scrape frost off the old single pane glass. You know, in the mornings, and you'd just grab your clothes. You'd have your long johns on, and you'd grab your clothes and run to the wood stove just to get warm. You know.
that's
So,
what he said
yeah.
this morning, early, when the fire had gone out of the night, and was our coldest night. He said, "This reminds me of
Yep.
a kid at home." He said,
Yep.
You got up, you grabbed your clothes, and you ran for the kitchen to be
Yep.
by that wood stove. You didn't stand around.
No, Mother always had it going. She always had a pot of homemade hot cocoa on the stove, and always had the teapot on the stove, and always had a fresh pot of oatmeal on the stove. On Saturdays, it was beans for lunch, and it was pancakes for breakfast. So, yeah, all those things.
Oh no, Patty says their blankets froze to the wall upstairs.
Yeah, I understand that.
Wow.
You know, yeah, David. You know,
That's how David
Sandy.
grew
That's
up.
how David, and that's Apple Dumpling Gang is a great movie too, Rochelle. But that's how, you know. So for me, the getting back to it.
That's exactly what you're doing. You're getting back to it.
Yeah, exactly, Paul.
Me, I'm just getting
Yeah.
to it.
we
But
didn't.
Tony's getting
yeah.
back to it.
We didn't have we were poor, dirt poor, and you know, we didn't have electric heat. We didn't have any of that stuff. You know, we had the outhouse. That's where you went. You know, at night we kept a chamber pot by our bed, but our chamber pot was not the nice porcelain pot with the handle. It was a 4-gallon ice cream container, and you'd pee in that at night, and then take it out and dump it the next morning. That's how you lived, you know. At the cold nights, you stayed up and kept the fires going, so that the house wouldn't freeze up and all of it. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. People celebrating the end of the tyranny, so don't be upset over fireworks. Yeah, no, the fireworks. That's probably. I don't know how
she's
close.
in Canada.
I don't know how close
Sam.
Rochelle is to the border there, but that could be what it is. But you know, but
Paul
it is
said
what
we
it
used to
is.
use
So.
coal for our fires.
Yeah, ice on
Electric.
top of the comforters. That's right, Rochelle. No fans in the summer either. No, and that's the truth, Patty. Like, the heat never bothered us back then, but it does. It seems like now we're spoiled. You know, you know. But anyway, you know, for me, I'm not.
Tony,
It's what?
we've been going 2 hours.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Oh,
Um,
make a pioneer series.
there you go. And
That's
I've
a good
thought of
idea.
that. That's a
good
great idea, and I thought of that.
Yeah.
You know, that we should do that, you know, because in time, you know, I want to get a horse, because we grew up working horses. We didn't have tractor. We used the horses. We cut hay with the horses. We plowed with the horses. We hauled wood up with the horses. I spent a winter in a wood cutting camp with my father, and we used the horses, and you know, that's just what you did, you know.
And I'm glad that he can relate. Me, like I said,
I hear
a
you,
lot
Paul.
of this is new for me, but Tony can relate to a lot of this.
Yeah. And
I mean,
get-
I haven't milked a cow,
Yeah.
ever.
yeah.
He has. He's worked with a team of horses before. You know, when we watch some of the pioneer stuff, he knows what they're doing.
I know, Mr. Willie, but we sure could put a pile of food away. But you know, it is what it is, and for me, fly on the screen. For me, it's just
You're totally returning to your roots.
I am,
That would be a good name, wouldn't it, for a Pioneer series? Returning to my roots.
That's it, Christy. It was cold, and you covered up. You kept every blanket over you could for as long as you could. There you go, Tim. Little tent in the big woods. Excellent.
That's
Excellent.
Good. That's good, Tim.
Excellent.
Little tent in the big
Yeah.
woods.
Now we just need someone to come and film it for us, because it is tough getting all the filming done. So.
It is. It is.
But I love that little tent in the big
Little
woods.
tent in the big woods.
But do I want our house done? Yes. Am I concerned about the snow coming on our tent? I am very concerned about it. But I just have to keep moving forward. One foot in front of the other, and hopefully, what little bit of snow comes, it doesn't come. It's not. Hopefully, it doesn't. It's not heavy and wet snow or anything like that. So.
Jan says she'll be right there. You gonna come video for us, Jan?
2 and 3 kids to a bed as well. You got it. That's the truth. Paul said I had to set the example for the rest of the kids, Rochelle. I'm the oldest of 4 boys and a spoiled
The
brat.
oldest of 4 boys.
Okay, Jen, you come on.
Yeah, we'll give you a camera.
Bring in the crew.
Yep.
But it's a way of life that it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a battle this time of year, and it gets worse. I watched a Pioneer Quest show. It had 9 episodes. Found it on YouTube. Very interesting, where they took 2 families
Jesse will probably put the link
and
up if
put
he's
them
still
in the
here.
wilderness in Minnesota for a year. At the end of that year, they got $100,000.
And Tony's watching it saying, "Why didn't they
Yeah,
call me?"
like I'm watching it going, these people are complaining about that. I mean, come on. Like, I thought, it's not that difficult. Use your brain, think through these things, and if you do that, you'll find a way. Look, we dug 16 footing holes, 42 inches deep, 24 inches around,
It nearly
by
killed you.
hand.
Nearly killed him, but he did
By
it.
hand.
He did it.
And rocks as big as truck tires that I had to get up out of those holes. But I did it, because you figure out how to get stuff done.
I told
do.
Tony he could have a playlist called "No Tractor, No Problem,"
Yeah.
because he's always coming up with clever ways of how we can get around a challenge.
Yeah. Sam says, I used to get sent to the company store, textile mill, for coal. 25 cents for a 5-gallon bucket for every other day. I got fast going up and down those hills. I bet
That's
you
neat,
did.
Sam. What a cool story.
Tim says you need a video of you making snowshoes. Well, we can do that.
Could you make snowshoes? Dave?
Yeah, I remember how to make snowshoes.
And trapping and snaring.
We used to trap and snare
yeah.
My brother and I had probably the longest snare line in our area when we were kids. Yellow snowshoes. There you go. That's what happens when you pee on your shoes in a snowstorm. Yellow snowshoes. But anyway, because we used to trap rabbits and stuff, and we could sell the fur off the rabbits back then. We ate the meat, and yeah, I mean, that's just what we did. It was just, we didn't know anything different. It was life. It was how we lived.
In the summer, you bathed in the creek.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we had a creek down below our house, and so we worked hard all summer long and hauled hay and worked for people and split wood and cut wood and all of it. At the end of the day, we just ran down to the creek. There was a deep hole there. We just kept a bar of soap there, and we jumped in the ice cold water. It woke you up. You just got cleaned off, and then you went back home and you slept again. Did it all the next day, and that was life, and I think sometimes we just get spoiled with all these things. We really do. And if we put our minds to it, there's a lot of things that we can do without. And there's a lot of things. Like now, do I miss electricity?
Jen, all right, we'll put him to work.
Yeah. Do I miss electricity? I don't know. There's a few times that I think if we could work out the situation with having a larger, like, Blue Eddy or something like that, so that we could do our live streams without running the generator.
Yeah.
I think that would.
And something we do need is we need a few solar lights outside.
Yes.
Now
yeah.
on these nights we've had a full moon for the last few nights, so it's wonderful.
Yep.
You know, you don't even need your headlamp when you go outside
Yeah.
to go around to our
Yeah.
bathroom tent.
That is something that we do
but
need.
you know, many nights it's dark, it's cloudy, and
Yeah.
it's dark early.
Solar lights.
So we need some solar lights,
Yep.
for sure. But you know, it's all good. It's
Yeah.
all good.
It is.
It just makes you very aware.
Send them on, Jen. We'll put them to work. Christy, you take care. Well, listen, we've been on here.
Yes.
I get talking about this stuff.
Way longer.
And I forget what time it is. In Norway for training, I learned to make snowshoes out of pine boughs.
Pine
Exactly.
boughs.
We used alders and pine boughs.
That's me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Because alder wood, you can peel it and you can mold it into, you know, the shoe form and the long form for the snowshoe. And then you could actually, they used to use cat gut, or actual gut, and stretch it over it, and it would dry and make the webbing, and it worked really well. We will, Jen, we will. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Jen. Thank you. Thank you for joining our crew tonight.
Jesse says good night, everyone. He's gone quiet on us.
He did, Jesse. You went
Yeah.
dark. Where'd you go?
Where'd you go,
He's
Jesse?
probably eating his
You okay?
supper.
Is everything all right?
He's probably eating his supper.
Yeah, it is. It's 2:10 a.m. Paul, you've been a trooper. Thank you. But we do. We
Yes.
have to get off of here.
We do.
We've
Sorry
gone
we
longer
were
than we
this
thought.
long.
So we do apologize for being this long. All right. Thank you, Jen. So you guys take care. Cindy, take care of yourself as well. And we love y'all. We're so appreciative of everything everyone
Michelle
does.
says, I love electricity.
Yeah, I know. But please keep us in your thoughts and prayers. I hear you, Jesse. I'm curious how it's going as well.
Yes.
So you guys take care.
Yes.
Thank you for all you do to support us. We could not keep going without
Thank you,
guys.
Mr. Jim.
So thank you.
And the other.
Oh, I know what you're saying, Jen. Yeah, I understand. You're going to mail them to us. I get it. Yep.
Gotcha. Gotcha, Jen.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Anyhow, you all take care, and we'll see you all. Again, thank you, everybody, for all you do. DeSantis just got called the winner of Florida. Awesome. I think he's going to run for the White House. I really do. And he could probably win. So, but I don't know if he'll win if Trump leaves his name in. But anyway, you all take care. We will see you back here. Don't forget, please check out the vids, the new videos. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And thank you, everybody. God bless.
We love you all. Thank you for spending your Tuesday with us.
And from the tent in the woods, we'll talk to you later.
Little tent in
The
the
little
big
tent in
woods.
the big woods. Take care. God
Good
bless.
night.
And we shall see
Thank
you
you,
all
mods.
later. Yes, moderators.
Awesome.
Awesome job.
Mod Squad.
All right, you guys. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Mr. Jim.
Mr. Jim, night.
Good
Love you,
night.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mr. Jim.
Thank you.